Hi everyone, welcome to BohoMystic. Today we're doing ancestral readings. I've been really feeling my ancestors lately, and I felt like they've had messages for us, and I don't know if you guys have been feeling the same way. I think that the veil has been very thin, and I think that a lot of energy has been either activating us or seeping through. That's my opinion, at least. So I have two groups. The first group, that's the second group there. This is the first group with this seashell. This is the calling and the longing that I have been feeling from them. So this is the shell that you're attracted to. These are your pre-pulled cards. I haven't taken a look yet, so let's get to it. Look how beautiful this is. All right, Spirit. For group one, I call upon your ancestors and I call upon mine. May they protect us, may they always be with us, and may the messages that come across today and individually between you and them be of help and of love and enlightenment, always. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. First card is the whip. El látigo. The sun, el sol, how nice. Page of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. Oh, I love this. He doesn't realize, looking down at the heart and his own reflection, he's pouring out from his cup. So he doesn't see where he's losing water. So it's not a classic Four of Cups where you're being offered a cup and you're just not aware of it, or you're in deep contemplation, you're not aware of it. It's the same thing, just it's depicted differently, and it's just beautiful. Yeah, this is very clear already. And then I took a Morgan Oracle, and you have Jubilation. This is beautiful. It's a great, great thing. I think that you are being whipped into action, or at least that by their energetic frequencies, to get a move on this new change, a new venture, to a new realization. I mean, this is learning. This is you going out on your own, and it's kind of like the fool starting on his or her journey of building in this physical world, in the material world. Taking what they learn spiritually, energetically, and seeing it through into fruition, into like the physical plane, but they have to master. They're also becoming the magician. They are the magicians of their lives. So they get to see it now in the 3D. And I think you're being told, hey, we are pushing you. We are behind you. We are whipping up, right? An energetic push, kind of, to get you going on this new beginning. And with the sun and the Four of Cups, they're waking you up from this stupor. They're waking you up from this Four of Cups. They're waking you up saying, hey, you can't stay here any longer. You can't stay there drowning in your own sorrows. And if this is a loss for them, they're telling you, we see and recognize your sorrow, your grief for us, but it's time for you to move on from it. Because you are wilting away, you are draining your own reserves, your own successes by staying in this position, by staying in your sorrows. It's like them saying, hey, look at them. They're whipping up the sun for you. They're whipping up this sun energy, life force activation within you. They want to see you move and go and not stay in this. It's enlightenment. It's clarity of thought that they're giving you. I keep getting the word, they're whipping up clarity. They're whipping up a wake-up call. They're waking you up and saying, go. Go, my loves, go. Start again. Do. Be. Love. Be happy because you have the jubilation card. And this is not only for you to be jubilant, but this is also, look at them. They're celebrating a win, a victory, a hunt, after winning a war. Surviving. And this is not only you being jubilant, that they want to see you be jubilant, but this is them being jubilant. This is them cheering you on. You know, it's possible to come out this bloody and still be able to be jubilant. It's hard won. This happiness is hard won. And they know that. So please let yourself be swept up. Let yourself be kicked into gear and get yourself out there. Put yourself in the middle of it all. Put yourself in the middle of life, not in this anymore. That's what I see for you, pile ones. So you have awesome, very funny, and very loud ancestors. They got their message across very clearly. So till next time, bye. All right, pile two, what do your ancestors have to tell us? If you guys chose this shell, which has beautiful brown specks in it, this is your pile, and it has this beautiful peach coloring inside of it. Isn't that gorgeous? It's really beautiful. Okay, let's take a look. The salt. This is also purification. This is protection. This is you keeping your energetic boundaries cleansed and cleared. This may be them telling you this, but this may be also them doing it for you. I'm going to quickly take a look at what the book says for this. So I looked it up, and it's purification, it's all of those things, but it's also specifically saying that you need to look at areas of your life that you need purification. So attachments, right? Purification from things that don't do a lot of good in your life. Things that may be keeping you down, things that may be unhealthy for you. But I also want to say it's cleansing, because that was my initial gut. I think it's like a grain of salt, right? So sometimes when we do this type of work, or sometimes when we have a lot of spiritual, metaphysical beliefs, we take some, we listen to some aspects of the advice and not the others. We're like, oh, well, we really don't need that part. I want to say that that's a part I think that you should not eschew. I think that you should definitely do cleansing. It could be as simple as when you bathe, ask the water to cleanse you, ask Mother Gaia to cleanse you. You can be outside in the sun and ask that the sun rays, sun god, sun ra, whatever, however you want to look at it, ask for it to burn away any negative energy, any negative ties, things like that. It can be very simple, even when you're walking in the grass barefoot, grounding yourself. Ask for Mother Gaia to help seep out all the things that don't serve you and protect you. Really, you can find however which way you want to say it, because words are spells, right? So any way that you want to say it, any way that you want to say it with your heart and your gut and your instincts, like, put some truth and verity into it, but ask for it, because I think this is pretty clear. So what else do we have for you? Santa Muerte. So this is the death card. Look at that. And she's also expecting. This deck is amazing. This is, you are, and I'm going to say this, you are vulnerable right now. I feel like you're in limbo. I feel like you are on the verge of this rebirth, of this new transformation, this new transmutation. And I think that you are, I don't know where, I've never said that before in my life, that you are in limbo. I feel like you're in limbo. It's like, between being birthed and not birthed. It's that liminal space where I don't know if you've been doing the appropriate cleansing and protection or prayers or whatever it is that you want to do. And I think that they've got you covered on their end, but they're asking you to do that too. I think that you are just about to, or maybe it's you, a grain of salt, take things with it. So that would be like a spoken word. Follow me on this. This is just coming to me. So maybe this is you keeping your new life, or the burgeoning new business or new ideas or steps that you're taking that no one knows yet, still under wraps until they start becoming fully formed, right? It's just protecting yourself against evil eye, jealousy. And it doesn't have to be truly nefarious and evil or anything like that. It just may be really basic jealousy that people feel for each other sometimes. They may love you to death, but they feel jealous about something. They compare their lives to yours and wish that they had what you had. And, I'm telling you, there is something here. There is something here about that. Or only bring into confidence those that truly only want the best for you, and keep your group small until you're ready to move forward. Letting more people in and letting more people know. It's like, don't count your chickens before they're hatched type of thing. There we go. So what else do we have? The One of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's love. This message is being brought to you as a cup of love. And I've been feeling this. I'm telling you, I feel like the veil is thin. And I do feel that there is a lot of communication, and they want to be talking to us, and they want to tell us things. They want to reach out. But, not everybody picks up on it. Everybody can. It just takes time and effort, and it takes time. So, but it's always there. And I think they're always holding this cup of love for you. And they're telling you it's a cup of love. This is their way of showing you love and also protecting you. That's all I feel. It's like they're raining down love on you. I love how it's raining and that cup is filling. And there's a dragonfly there. That is super transformation. That is speed, agility. It's iterations of life, right? But they're also very, very skilled. They're like one of the most skilled predators out there, actually. People don't know that about dragonflies. And maybe that's what they're telling you. That maybe every cup of love, you got to be careful of that dragonfly that's on there. And I've never had a negative feeling about a dragonfly because I'm obsessed with them and they love me. And every time I'm on the river or floating or swimming, they're always on me. So they actually land on me. So it's not that I have a thing against dragonflies, but metaphorically in this reading, the fact that it's there and that's what's popping in my mind, and that's how they're speaking to me. They're saying, hey, a dragonfly is amazing and wonderful, right? Here I am saying how wonderful they are, and I have to justify me saying anything negative about them. Maybe that's what they're saying. This cup may be even being offered to you by someone that you trust and you think they're wonderful, but they're a predator, and there could be potentially a little jealousy or a little bit of comparison going on. So just be careful. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them and you stop loving them. It just means that you have the ability to cleanse and purify yourself. Why not do it? They can only do so much. You can do some on your end too. So let's see what the Morgan card was. All right. I don't know if I can hold all these, but we'll try. The Outcast. Yeah. Look at this card. This is them. They're sending you crows, ravens. They're messengers and seers. I think this is a nod to them. This is their message to you. They're on the outs, right? You can't see them. I think this is definitely for people who are not picking up the signs and synchronicities potentially, or communication from your ancestors. And that's most of us. Not until, I think that's most people. It's like them releasing these birds, these seers, these messengers through me, through this reading, to tell you and give you this message. So this is big. They're telling you, honey, it could just take a grain of salt and throwing it behind you, or just around an area, and just say, or washing your hands with salt water. As simple as that is purifying yourself and cleansing away any negative energy. That's all you need to do. And I think this is like, hey, this is what you need to do. So that's what I'm getting you for group 2. This is, I think it's quite clear, and it's a beautiful message. It's nice. I don't know how many of you are going to take this to heart though, because I started out with the whole thing about people who have like metaphysical and spiritual beliefs are not necessarily taking all the advice. So the fact that I started out with that, I think that some of you are going to be like, it's not really my thing. I don't think it's necessary. I think it may be. So take that as a grain of salt too. But what I do know is that I send you tons of love, protection, and good vibes. I do. So hopefully that will help. Till next time, guys. Bye.